are the five people you surround yourself with? The law of tribalism, the law of the group, the law of environment. Stick with me till the end where we share the most valuable part of this podcast and listen to this at 1.5 or 2x speed. You can do that here below 1.5 or 2x speed to lower your condense your rate of learning. So, we've heard the Jim Rohn quote. I'm part of Tony Robbins' Ultimate Life Mastery Program. It's a $40,000 program. I'm paying roughly 20K for. Proximity is power. The Jim Rohn quote, you are like the five people you surround yourself with. Alex Hermosi talks about how you are like the five people you compare yourself with, right? Who are you comparing yourself with, right? Jim Rohn, the five people you spend the most time around, right? Tony Robbins talks about proximity. Proximity is power. Who are you around? And I'm talking about the downward pull of the group because you will be the environment you place yourself in. If you surround yourself with a whole bunch of ripped people, you most likely will get ripped and healthy. If you're around five broke people, you will most likely be the six. If you're around five wealthy or rich people, you'll most likely be the six, right? So we all have heard this, right? But Tony Robbins teaches there's three levels of mastery. There's intellectual mastery where you understand, you comprehend within your brain. I've read hundreds of books, right? We got Tony Robbins right here. Highly recommend this book, Awaken the Giant Within, right? But you got these books. You read the book, you have it inside your head. You have intellectual mastery, right? But that only gets you so far because it's inside your head. But the next level of mastery is emotional mastery. And emotional mastery is where you have enough motivation, you have enough emotions that you actually take action on it, right? You actually are applying it to your life. You get motivated enough to actually start hitting the gym and eating healthy. You get motivated enough to actually start the business and start making sales. You get motivated enough to start applying what you learn. Okay. And the third level of mastery is identity mastery, where it becomes who you are. It's not just in your head. It's not just emotion, a feeling that you get inspired to go hit the gym, but now you identify as a coach. You identify as an entrepreneur. You identify as a high-level sales professional. You identify as an athlete, right? Because human beings will do anything and everything to live in alignment with their identity, right? We talk about it in Atomic Habits, right? You must change at the identity level to get different results. Because if not, you're just using willpower and ambition and motivation, and you will always fall back to who you believe you are. Again, human beings will do anything and everything to live in alignment with who they believe they are. It's a book called Cybernetics. The book is called Cybernetics, and it has a whole bunch of studies. If you change how you view yourself, your self-image, you will change your results in every single area of life. If you view yourself as a fat, lazy piece of then you will never get ripped. You will never lose the body fat. But if you begin to change who you believe you are, guess what? Your habits, your behavior will begin to follow, right? So what we're talking about today, a great way to do that is to change your proximity, to change the group that you're around, to change the people you're around. Because if you change your environment, you will change alone. I can recall when I lived in Carson City, Tahoe, Reno, Nevada. I was around a lot of people. I was a part of a gang. I was a part of a lot of the Hispanic community, around a lot of drugs. I was around all these things that influenced me to sell, to smoke, to do drugs, to party. I was influenced by my environment back in high school. I graduated from Carson City, Nevada. Then when I moved to the Bay Area and I lived in San Jose, San Francisco, the Bay Area, I was influenced by the environment, the tech. There were certain opportunities, there were certain men and women I was around that influenced me to be who I was in that area. When I moved to Los Angeles, I went to the Bible Institution of Los Angeles for pastoral preaching, and I was around certain people that influenced who I was and what opportunities I have. And when I moved back here to Eastern Washington, North Idaho, into the country, that influenced who I am, right? So it's your environment, geography wise, as far as what city, what state, what country you're in, but it's also your friend groups, what company you work for, what you're listening to, and who's really ultimately influencing you. So the easiest way for you to level up, right? With the least amount of effort. That's how I think. Return on investment, return on energy, return on time. The most leverage means I'm going to put the least amount of effort in to get the greatest reward. The least amount of effort to get the greatest reward shows leverage. The richest people in the world have a high degree of leverage. And so, how can I have higher leverage? Is let me put myself in a city, a state, in a country with higher leverage. Let me put myself in a group working for a company, having certain people, certain friends, certain proximity that's going to allow me to become who I ultimately want to be. If you want to be rich, get around the rich people. If you want to be wealthy, if you want to be ripped, if you want to be disciplined, if you want to get women, if you want to have successful marriage or girlfriend or husband or be a successful father, get around the people that have what you want is the fastest way to get what you want. So, with that being said, guys, if you got value from this podcast, like and drop in the comments below your main takeaway because you're 28% more likely to remember what you write down. So make sure you take some notes right now and you're more likely to follow through. It's called the consistency bias. You're more likely to follow through when you make a public announcement. So drop in the comments below publicly what you're going to take action on, what value you got from this podcast. I guarantee it's going to change your life more if you drop in the comments below. I have the Savage Blueprint for you guys. If you guys want to level up, it's free, 100% free to level up your mindset, your habits, your morning routines, your night routines, drop body fat. It has grocery lists, meal plans, workouts, right, and much more. The Savage Blueprint. It's free. You guys can click on the link below to learn that. Now, if you guys are really ready to level up, please share this too. You're not narcissistic. You're not selfish. I know you're not. So please share this to your social media, your family and friends, so more people can get this value and learn this. Because this right here will change your fucking life. This right here will change your brother, your mother, your father, your friends, all of the people you care about. It will change their lives as well. Please, so share this, not for me, but for you and for them. Share, share, share. All right, guys. And if you're really ready to level up and get around a brotherhood, a tribe of people, get the proximity, get the environment, get the influence that's going to influence you to level up your mindset, level up your identity, level up your beliefs, your behavior, level up your self-image, level up, become that sexy, confident, badass, savage version of yourself, no longer having the average income, the average body, the average relationships. Average is divorced. Average is an unhappy, settled relationship. Average is broke. Average is overweight and no muscle mass. Average is no confidence because average is the enemy. Savage is the new standard. Savage is ripped. Savage is confident. Savage is above average income. Financial freedom. It's having a phenomenal relationships with your ideal partner. It's having a great social life. Average being savage because average is the enemy and savage is the new standard, right? So you're like us. If you're watching this, you're like me, you're like us, you're a growth-minded, not average, you're a savage motherfucker. And I know you're called within yourself for greatness. You're called to be savage and not be average. You are growth-minded. So if you want to really accelerate, you want to join the Savage Tribe. You want to join either my coaching program, mentorship program, where you get to work with me directly, or join the Savage Tribe, where we hop on group calls and we go over leveling up your mindset, accountability on whatever you're looking to improve. If it's your faith, family, fitness, finance, health, wealth, love, and happiness, if it's fat loss, if it's stepping into the badass, confident version of yourself, right? You get to join this brotherhood, this community, this tribe that's going to hold you accountable, level up your identity, level up your beliefs, go from average to savage, right? Drop body fat, build muscle, improve your dating life, improve your relationships, improve your finances, all of that within the Savage Tribe. If you guys are interested in learning more about that, I have the links below in the description. You guys can check out the links below in the description to learn more about that, or you can message me at Devin Kripe on Facebook or Instagram, or if you have my personal or business number, you can reach me there. Again, Devin Kripe on Facebook or Instagram. You can message me there to learn about it, to have a conversation with me or my team. And you could or message my personal or business number if you have it. All right. Other than that, guys, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you. God bless you. And remember, average is the enemy and savage is the new standard. All right. God bless.